University basketball players were accused of point shaving in exchange for receiving cocaine. And none of the 6 were ever found guilty. Only one, Hot Rod Williams, actually went to trial, and he was acquitted. The program was then shut down. Now, 4 years later, the wounds have healed. And as Charlie Steiner reports, the round balls are bouncing again in New Orleans, and the focus is on the future.
Come on, make him work. After 4.5 years, the sights and sounds of men's basketball are back at Tulane. There's a new look in the Big Easy, a new coach, players, attitude, arena. Well, not really, but Fogelman Arena has been renovated. Tulane's president, Eamon Kelly, responsible for the self-inflicted death penalty back in 1985, renovated his own thoughts when he noticed support for basketball and gave the return its blessing.
It is something that has had strong support from the entire university community and especially from the students, and it's really in response to student requests that it's coming back.
Tulane had plenty of scholarships and playing time available. Former Georgia Tech assistant Perry Clark was hired to distribute those and put the program back on track.
You can go to 99% of the schools in the country and you're walking in somebody else's footsteps. You're being compared to somebody else. You can come here and you're your own man. You're not compared to anybody, and you can be the guy that has turned it, and you can be the guy that got it done. And where else going into the 1990s can you really say that can happen?
And the incoming freshmen and the JUCOs feel the same way.
Well, I wanted to come to a school where I can make an immediate impact as a freshman, whereas I have to go somewhere else and probably sit out a year or two. Here I can come in and play right away.
The atmosphere of the city, the people, the coaching staff, that's what really made me come here, was the coaching staff, how dedicated they were going to be to get back the program and the challenge that they were going to accept.
Gone are the open wounds of 1985, when a number of Tulane basketball players, including John Hot Rod Williams, were accused of fixing a couple of games. Well, this year's team was in junior high school when that scandal hit.
I really didn't know anything about it until I really reached Tulane University. So I'm not really concerned with it. I don't think the players should be concerned with it also, because if they don't know anything about it, it won't hurt them. So we just try to just block all that out and just go ahead with the season like it happened. It's over with. Just forget about it. Let's start now.
The atmosphere is positive once again, and fan interest is back.
I was here for about 3 days, and I pulled into McDonald's to get a Coca-Cola, and the guy at the drive-in window said, "Hey, Coach, we can't wait, the hoops are back."
Their first ever Midnight Madness was packed, and when the first game finally hit home, the cycle had been completed. After what the Green Wave has been through, what was a loss to Texas Christian? I'm Charlie Steiner, ESPN.
Tulane is 0-2 in the season. They play the Flying Dutchman of Hofstra on Thursday.